loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, BA, it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Hunter is the 3, with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5. Chicago with the ball. There's Ball with a 3. Collins with the rebound. Outside Young. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. To the right side. Drummond finds Vucevic. Now here's DeRozan. DeRozan double teamed. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And every year, Levine seems to get better and better. His work ethic and desire to be great is evident. You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
There's Young with the 3. Connects from downtown.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Ball passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, BA, there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Now here's DeRozan. From deep three-point range. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Young. Banked it in off the glass. Young's got 5.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Murray against Levine. Pass to Drummond. Stolen by Capella. Young against Ball. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Murray against Levine. Ball left side. Here's DeRozan. The Bulls with another miss.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Young with it, guarded by Vucevic. Murray from outside. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Ball against Young. Can they get it? Vucevic's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter.
I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
Pass to Young. And here's Murray. With the drive. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Hawks.
And Murray drops them both. So it's Chicago now, trailing by 8. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Yeah, look, this guy, BA, has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in 2 guys defensively, and he'll find the option that's open.
Now here's Collins, 6 to shoot. Pass to Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Young finds Capella. Back to Young. Here's Murray. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And it's Atlanta's ball. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Levine against Hunter. Young, the pass to Hunter. Now here's Capella. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Capella's got 6.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And here's Ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. 8 points in the...
Ladies and gentlemen,
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Murray. He takes it in. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. A challenging stretch here for Chicago. Ball outside. Here's Levine. And the shot goes in. Levine's got 6.
Levine has rare physical and athletic tools for his position. He is more than comfortable finishing around the rim. And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Murray passes to Capella. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Give him 8 points now.
Every year, Clint Capella up there, one of the highest percentage field goal shooters we have in the NBA.
To the inside. Stolen by Capella. Here's the break. Kicks it out to Collins. Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Levine against Murray. Down low. DeRozan passes to Ball. He buries it from 3. Ball's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs ran.
Yeah, and unfortunately, BA, that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And of course, he was shooting 42% from 3.
Here's DeRozan. Hunter with some nice D.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
Collins outside. Outside Young. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Young against ball. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A minute 53 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Capella. And here's Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Outside Murray. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. DeRozan outside. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Collins with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Levine passes to Drummond. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Collins. Capella inside. Drummond defending. Capella can't get it to go. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Levine finds ball. Back to Levine. Drummond with the ball. DeRozan outside. Outside Levine. Picked by Vucevic. It's good if it goes. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks now holding a 12-point lead at quarter. All right, Allie, thanks for that. 27. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
He's factored into their game plan in a big way tonight. He's been a key guy.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. They've got Bruno Fernando. Griffin is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Bay in at the 3.
Oh, come on, BA. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Pass to Okongwu. Shakes him. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
It's both from the stripe. Chicago with the ball. A 12-point game. Green with a screen on Griffin. Outside, Green. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Bogdanovic into the lane. Pass to Fernando from behind the arc. Williams grabs the board. Well, Chicago shooting just under 40% from the field. Here's White. And that one is stuffed right through.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Bogdanovich against Caruso. Here's a Kongwu. Pass to Fernando. Now here's Bay. 5 on the clock. Outside Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get one up here. Fernando. Okongwu. Nice persistence to tip it back in. And the Hawks lead by 12.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Bay. It's tipped. Caruso, the open look. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Bogdanovich up top. He's guarded by Caruso. Okongwu inside. Pass to Griffin. Ooh, the turnaround jumper. Count it.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist. When you think about careers and how they unfold, for this guy, Bogdanovich played in Serbia and Turkey for 5 years, leading up to getting over to the NBA. It's been pretty seamless.
Caruso, the pass to Green. And it's good. 2 points.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
2 minutes.
To the paint. And stolen by Green. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. White against Griffin. Here's Green. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, with foreign players like Bogdanovich, you often hear how much that international experience helped him prepare for the NBA brand.
And Bogdan, no exception to this, BA. And I think it has a lot to do with the physicality of European basketball. You hear it a lot from guys coming over, is that they can deal with the way the NBA is such a free-flowing offense. This kid is confident, unpredictable, and he stretches the floor.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Ball passes to Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 8.
And this team leans on Levine on offense. They encourage him to take these quick shots.
Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. Drummond to screen on Murray. Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Young from long range. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 11.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Here's Levine. And there's a whistle. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under routine.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
That free throw good from Levine. Both free throws good from Levine. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Young against Ball. Capella screen on Ball. Up top, Young. He's got 11. DeRozan outside. Inside. Here's Drummond. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 8 rebounds in the game. Young, the pass to Collins. Up top, Young. They kick it out to Murray. And here's Hunter from the arc. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Buzzer-beating backbreaker. That pushes the lead.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Ball finds Levine. The shot comes out, so Atlanta will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Young, the pass to Murray. The ball's knocked loose. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Collins passes to Young. Fires the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Levine for 3. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Young can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Outside Levine. Lets it go from deep. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Murray against Levine. Collins outside. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Young. Fires from deep. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
With how bouncy Levine is, Zach can get to the rack at will.
Outside Young. Murray, a screen on ball. There's Young with the three. Another three for Atlanta.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
The three from Ball. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Young from long range. And he can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Picked by Vucevic. Here's DeRozan, and he drives in. He's off on that one. Collins with the defensive effort. Young from long range. Young missing again. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Levine. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Trae Young.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Chicago with the ball.
Blocking foul called on John Collins. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta on D. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Takes the three.
Well, Hunter's trying to make an impact on the defensive end right now.
And it's DeRozan missing. Releases. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give them the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Collins against Vucevic. Stolen by Ball. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Lonzo's instincts on the defensive end paying off there, just able to stay long and get that steal to start the break.
Now here's Young. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like
To get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And it's Chicago to start out. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has. Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Mitchell against Levine. And it's sent back by Allen. Outside Garland. Here's Mitchell. The shot comes out. Great D that time for Vucevic. Now the Bulls with it. Ball with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Okoro. Guarded closely. From the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Levine. And it's blocked right out of the air. And controls it. Down low. It's stolen by Vucevic. The 3. Pass the ball. Levine sets the screen for Ball. Just 5 to shoot. And there's Levine on the assist by Ball.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep. And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
Ball gets to DeRozan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Isaac Okoro. And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
Now, here's Mitchell. And the shot is long. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside DeRozan. Outside Ball. Vucevic to the pass to Levine. He can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Okoro dishes to Mitchell. Tries to finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Levine's shot is off. The Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell outside. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Levine passes to Vucevic. And Levine with the slam.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach Levine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Now, here's Garland. Okoro kicks to Garland. Lined up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat. Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Okoro with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Outside Garland. Throws it up high. And it's Allen with the jam.
For a Big Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
Outside Levine. DeRozan in the corner. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. With some arc. Mobley with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Ball from long range. And again, no good by Chicago. Garland against Levine. Garland dishes to Okoro. From the top of the key. A putback, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review it.
The previous play is under review.
Let's get off in time.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Cleveland ahead, up by 4. And we'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. In at small forward, in power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. There's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
Garland with it, now guarded by Ball. Here's Mitchell. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. Ball against Garland. At the crossover. Ball no good. The Cavaliers shooting well. 50% from the floor.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets the coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Allen with the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Passes it to Okoro. Garland surveying the D. Lined up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Bulls trail by 8. Here's Ball. Dishes it to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing's over.
Levine against Garland. Mitchell outside. And the pass to Okoro. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
DeRozan. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The drive by Mitchell.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Levine can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Jumps up. Kept alive. Here's Mobley. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
DeRozan for 3. And again, no good by Chicago. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
The wide open look here for Garland. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
And Vucevic kicks the ball. Looking to end the run. And Levine with the slam.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up, though, right? Letting it all go.
Oh, he went full peacock mode there. Look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it. Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Levine with it. Garland picks him up. Stolen by Mitchell. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Okoro passes to Mitchell. 16 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And so it's Cleveland.
The Bulls, 15. The Cavaliers, 31.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
They've got Kobe White. Green is out there with Williams. Then it's Jones. And it's Caruso in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. LeVert the pass to Lopez. It's stolen by Green. And here comes White, leading the fast break. No good with the triple. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Osman. Unable to get that one. And it's Chicago the other way. Williams for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
And even though he didn't see a ton of time on the floor in his 1 year in college, nobody doubted Patrick Williams and his upside.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Jones going inside. And it's Jones finishing it off.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
LeVert against White. And Rubio kicks to LeVert. 4 on the clock. Here's Wade. Lopez. And staying with the play, Lopez.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
White dishes to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And it didn't take long for Williams to live up to his potential.
No, and that's where basketball can be so funny sometimes. He started every game his rookie season after not starting at all at Florida State. Let's just say his game might be more tailored for the league.
Caruso against Rubio. Nobody near Williams. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 18. LeVert kicks to Rubio. White against LeVert. Wade up top. From outside the arc. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Wade's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Left side, Jones. Williams sets a screen for White. The feed to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Frigid for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Osman, defended by Caruso. Back to Osman. It's LeVert on the wing. Kicks it out to Rubio. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's White with the rebound. Bulls trail by 21. Outside Williams. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 5.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Wade outside. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 5 points in the game. Chicago's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. White the pass to Williams. Another 3 for Chicago.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. LeVert lays it up off the glass. LeVert's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Here's White. A special move before the shot.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Wade outside. Takes a 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers feeling good about their 17-point lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth team.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post there. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbow. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward.
Let me tell you, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at manipulating defense. That's why he gets to the line at such a ridiculous clip.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
I love watching Garland because you can just watch his confidence grow, especially when he's out here running these pick and rolls.
Levine dishes to Drummond. A shake. Second chance shot. High post Vucevic. Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Garland against Ball. Now here's Mobley. Defense is right there. Mitchell up top, guarded by Levine. Here's Allen to the left side wing. The 3 from Garland. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Vucevic a screen on Garland to the inside. It's stolen by Allen. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Levine against Mobley. Mitchell looking it over. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Ball against Garland. Lets the 3 fly, and Ball is good for 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Drummond with a screen on Mitchell. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Boy, Zach Levine. Sheesh, that was mean.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Now Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Okay, I see you, DeMar, putting defenders on skates with me at Piot.
Mitchell outside. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Okoro kicks to Garland. Inside, trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. From deep. DeRozan's shot is off. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Kicks it out to Garland. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Cavaliers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Evan Mobley.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Garland with the bucket.
and they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And Levine, here we go.
Explosive drive from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
Here's Mitchell. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. He kicks it to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Garland finds Mitchell. Lets it go from the wing. That shot misses. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
And Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at center, filling out the middle. Here's Okoro. The 3 from Mitchell. Capella with a rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Young. The kick to Hunter. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock. And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Here's Young. Here's Murray. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Mitchell. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Now here's Garland. Allen with a screen on Young. Garland for 3. Counted from distance. Garland's got 5.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Young from long range. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Garland. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Murray. Hey, rejected by Capella. And stolen by Murray. Collins with a screen on Garland. Collins passes to Capella. Back to Collins. Outside Young. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Collins passes to Young. From deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality. Always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Here's Garland. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Young from long range. Pure from three-point range. 9 points in the game.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot. Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Hunter on the wing. Outside Murray. Back to Hunter. And he drops it in from the low post. Hunter's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Mitchell. Into the lane. Oh, wow!
Incredible!
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Young against Garland. Back to Young. They kick it out to Murray. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Mobley with it. Here's Allen. Stolen by Capella.
Great effort to track down the long rebound.
It's stolen by Hunter. Young from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mitchell. Back to Okoro. He got it off in time. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. He dropped 3 threes. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You've also got to love how their defense has been contesting so far, denying shooters to this point.
The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
And Mitchell with the slam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Here's Young. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Mobley, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Young, the pass to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Allen with a screen on Young. Garland for 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
There's Young with the 3. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Mobley, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Atlanta's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Garland against Young. There's the steal. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
We call this a defense-first guard. Okoro's steal ignites the opportunity in transition.
Outside Young. Hits a 3-pointer. Young's got 12 points in the game. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A., but Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Young finds Capella. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop and the harm. What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Collins, pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Garland for three. Collins with the rebound. Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
But BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
17-foot shot on the way. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
51 seconds left in the first half. Collins outside. Back to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. They get it back. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
The drive by Garland. And Mitchell with the slam.
Ooh, tremendous play. Attacks, then kicks it back.
Yeah, that's something these guys are always perfecting. Beautiful loft on the assist.
Murray passes to Young. Back to Murray. Left side Young. And stolen by Mobley. Here we go, one-on-one. Outside Mitchell. Over Murray. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Clint, an outstanding first half for this.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll... And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Outside Rubio. Pass to Wade. Driving inside. Outside for LeVert. And he's going for the oop here. Out to the wing. Good chance here for Griffin. Here's Okongwu. Outside for Bay. Now Bogdanovich. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovich possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Here's Forrest. Here's Bay. And he lays it up and in. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Rubio passes to LeVert. Out to Rubio. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich. Okongwu. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Caris LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Here's Bogdanovic. Second chance shot. Griffin in the post. Clock at 6. Bogdanovic against LeVert. Picked up by Okongwu. Bogdanovic from long range. With the clock winding down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Outside Rubio. There's the drive. And that one drops for him. Rubio's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the balance that Ricky Rubio has, even under duress, stays calm and finds a way to score it.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
LeVert outside. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully. When you think about Caris LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had one campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Kept alive. Outside Hunter. Goes back up. The kick out to Young. Clock at 4. Here's Bay. Hunter on the wing. Outside Young. Here's Capella. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. There's Young with the 3. Hunter finds Murray. Back to Hunter. Outside for Bay. From downtown. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Mobley outside. Here's Allen. Capella with the defensive effort. Atlanta's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. On the take. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Murray from outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to Okoro. To the paint. Mobley passes to Allen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Garland against Young. Pass to Capella. Launches it. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Mitchell. Can't get that one to go. Now he's 8 for 13. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Murray with it. He's picked up by Garland. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, good whistle there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And it's Collins off the drive. And Collins with the jam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
And he lobs it up. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Pass to Collins for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Mobley. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he could turn this into a 3-point play.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass. Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Knocks down the long J.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. Oh, stop showing off, Evan Mobley. Go get it.
And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, BA. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Mobley, a screen on Young. Garland, the pass to Mobley. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
The kick to Hunter. Pass to Collins. Outside Young. To the inside. Here's Hunter. Back to Young. The kick to Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. And it's Young again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Hawks.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Trae Young.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Knocks down the triple.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for a lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The wings set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the 1.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
Ball kicks to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
A nice shot by Young.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Outside Levine. Outside Ball. It's Vucevic, top of the key. 6 to shoot. Here's Levine. Collins with some nice D.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And John Collins does just about everything you want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
Now, here's DeRozan.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, GA. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
Young from outside, score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Levine, a screen on Young. Ball finds Levine. And the Bulls with another miss.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Young outside. Pass to Capella. Outside for Murray. The pass to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Good on the bucket. Young's got 7.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
Outside Cowan. Levine against Murray. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Now here's Levine. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Atlanta leading by 6. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Murray outside. Now, here's Hunter. Back to Murray. It's Drummond with the rebound. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Levine with it. He's picked up by Collins.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Hunter finds Young. Hunter on the wing. The kick out to Young. Pass to Hunter. From the arc. Doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's DeRozan. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
And it's good for 2.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Levine. Here's Drummond. Rebound, Atlanta. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. The kick out to Young. Murray against DeRozan. Back to Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Shoots the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Ball, the pass to Levine. To stop the drought.
Always impressed with Capella's commitment level, especially at the defensive end.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So for Chicago right now, Ball and Levine are the guard set. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the three. Here's Murray. He kicks to Collins. Levine with the rebound. Bulls trail by 9. DeRozan finds Levine. Nice move. He can't get that one, so Atlanta will take it the other way. And Young, here we go. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Levine kicks the ball. Into the lane. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Bangs home the trifecta. Vucevic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Young looking it over. Passes to Hunter. Banked in off the glass.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Outside Ball. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Now Vucevic after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Here's Murray. Young finds Murray. And good that time. Murray's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Here's Young after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Back to Young. Murray kicks to Hunter. Driving inside. Young from outside. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And for those of you just joining us in the 2nd quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Outside for Murray. Back to Young. Now the pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Ball sets a screen for Levine. Here's the 3. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Ball.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. DeRozan against Murray. In the corner, it's Hunter. And there's the pass to Young. Stolen by Ball. Rebound, Atlanta. 30 seconds left in the first half. It's Collins with the drive. And then Collins slams it in.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Looking to get it going. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas.
Lobbed up there for Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
24.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Okongwu is out there with Bay. And it's Griffin. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Forrest in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Griffin passes to Forrest. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And the Hawks lead by 5.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And a minute played as the second half gets going. The dish to White. Clock at 6. Here's Green. The kick out to Williams. White left side. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Griffin against Caruso. Pass to Forrest. Here's Bay. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. White with the defensive effort. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 5. And Griffin sends it back. The kick out to Williams. Jones with the screen on Bay. Williams outside. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. In the corner, it's Griffin. Over Green. It's stolen by Jones. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Forrest passes to Okongwu. Here's Bogdanovich. White with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 3. And Jones has it in the corner. Goes back up. Tries again. And it's sent back by Okongwu. The Hawks shooting their first free throw this game. The free throw drops for Griffin. The Hawks leading by 4.
Who's watching here?
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And they get it back. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Okongwu. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Okongwu's now got his first bucket in this one. Green with a screen on Bogdanovich. White dishes to Green. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. And here's Bay. 1:25 left here in the third quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
With that big frame, Sadiq is tough to guard in space.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch-and-shoot triples made in the NBA.
Greg, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
And the wide-open shot from Green. And another miss by Chicago. Atlanta leading by 8. Bogdanovich inside. Working on Green. Bogdanovich finds Griffin from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide-open man.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Outside, Ball. Up top to Rosen. To end the run. Here's Drummond. Another shot. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds in the game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bay. Bogdanovich passes to Forrest. Left side, Griffin. Pass to Forrest. Just 4 to shoot. Bay wide open, and he fires. Another 3 for Atlanta.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Chicago right now, Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point. And it's good, 2 points. Drummond's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls.
That's what 7 feet, 280 will do for you. Takes the hit and keeps right on going.
Bogdanovich wide open. Good on the triple. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Sadiq Bey uses his size and strength to hammer that one down.
Ball kicks to Levine. And there's...
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
That was nice. So fluid, so smooth. Levine breaking ankles out here.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Takes the three. Another three for Atlanta.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Bogdanovich, that's for two. Forrest passes to Okongwu. Over Drummond, and stolen by Drummond. Levine kicks to Drummond. Out to the right wing. Paul with a wide open look. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Led by as many as 14 points. Murray looking around. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And the Hawks lead by 12.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Capella sets a screen from Murray. Back to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Bean passes the ball. This one for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Young outside. Here's Murray to the paint. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Outside DeRozan. Kicks to Drummond. The pass to Ball. Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here and what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
At the line for the Wolves, Andre Drummond. 1 shot.
Free throw good, Drummond.
Well, now when you foul Drummond, he can hurt you a little bit at the line. He's much improved.
Young outside. Murray outside. Back to Young. Pocket 6. Launches it. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And Drummond is right there. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
I love it. Clutch situation. Andre Drummond puts the team on his back.
And so the Hawks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the one.
So quick to get by the defenders. DeRozan with the flush.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the basket by Chicago. It's stolen by Drummond. Beyond the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Such a creative player. Ball is especially clever at figuring out ways to draw fouls.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Now here's Mitchell. Misses the one-handed jam.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Okay, knockout.
Man. Wow. Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland from outside the arc. That shot off the mark. Garland against Ball. Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Cleveland calls timeout. Here's Garland. Looking to win the run. Pass to Allen. Drops in the layup for 2.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Ball against Garland. Outside Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Garland with the ball, and Drummond picks him up defensively. And it's Allen who slams it home.
For a big, Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
And Levine, throw it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Garland after the basket by Chicago. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Ball passes to Levine. DeRozan outside. Pass to Drummond. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls. Mobley outside. Outside for Mitchell. 1:46 left in the first. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Drummond to screen on Mitchell. Here's Levine. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Down low. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball passes to Levine. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Outside for Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Drummond with the screen. Here's Ball. Pass to Drummond. Puts the move on. And the jam by Drummond.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Garland to 3. From beyond the arc and then some.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Levine. Puts up a 3. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Allen with a screen on Ball. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Levine gets the bucket. Levine's got 13.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for Chicago. His fingerprints were all...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. DeRozan for 3, and again, it's Chicago with a 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Ball against Garland. Pass to Okoro. Out to Garland. There's the triple. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Getting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on the squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Zach LaVine.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
The Cavs trailing. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Garland against Ball. A shot from the high post. Garland, no good.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite balance.
Outside for Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. On the wing, Levine. Check by Mitchell. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
You can bump Levine, but you won't change his course.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Mitchell against Levine. Drummond, the screen on Mitchell. Levine. Drummond passes to Vucevic. Ball against Garland. Here's Vucevic. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that three-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
And it's Garland on the drive. Mitchell finds Garland. Vucevic with a steal. Inside, here's DeRozan. Mobley grabs the board.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. Levine is at it again.
And there's the lob, and Mitchell with the slam.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it. DeRozan finds some space, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Hey, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
Outside Garland to the inside, and Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Here's Levine for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt. And so that brings the first half to a close. Bulls out in front. They lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Jetty Osman. Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the power forward. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Ball passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
This is what Ball is known for. A selfless player who is terrific at facilitating the offense.
Rubio against Ball. Lopez in the post. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Drummond. Here's Levine. And Levine throw it down.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Rubio with the ball. Now guarded by White. Here's Wade. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Some solid defense from Williams.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
White, the pass to Williams. LeVert goes against Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Green for 3. Buries it from 3. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Back to LeVert. Pass to Wade. To stop the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Pass to Osman. Poke loose. Back to Rubio. Outside for LeVert. Here's Osman. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Lopez. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Lopez has got his first 2 points. Caruso outside. It's Williams, high post. Pass to White. Williams, a screen on LeVert. Here's White, back to Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Wade. And it's Cleveland with another.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul of the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. White, the pass to Caruso. Offensive rebound. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Jones. Second shot opportunity. That one doesn't drop. And it's Cleveland the other way. It's LeVert on the wing. He's guarded by White. Rubio passes to LeVert. Good work defensively by White.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Caruso with it, and Lopez picks him up.
Ricky Rubio, his second team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Javonte Green, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
And the Bulls making a change here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Williams. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jones. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for White. And it's Ball in for Caruso.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Osman. Back to Lopez. Over Green. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Free throw good. Green.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Green. Now Garland. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. LaVine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
And he lobs it up top. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Ball against Garland. Ball passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
And Drummond with the jam.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Mobley, a screen on Ball. Garland for 3, drains the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with LaVine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lopez is checked in.
At the line for the Bulls.
He hits the second from the line.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
Garland with the ball, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Lopez passes to Garland. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Ball. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision-making is so impressive.
To the middle. Tipped. Here's Drummond. Up and in on the layup. Drummond's got 8 here in this quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Garland for 3. Driving to the basket. The 3 from Okoro. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. LaVine finds Vucevic. Jacks up a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball against Garland. Throws it up high. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Ball. Here's Vucevic. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lopez with it, picked up by DeRozan. Mobley outside. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And the bucket is good.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And the dunk by DeRozan.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Garland, the pass to Lopez. Outside for Mitchell. And there's the...
Oh, my
goodness! How about that?
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Levine passes to Drummond. Right wing. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Offensive board. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Levine. No good on the three. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. To the paint. Out to Garland. Stolen by Ball.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Bulls.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And what a huge performance it was for Zach LaVine.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's...
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Ball passes to DeRozan. Vucevic with it. Stolen by Mobley. This one belongs to Chicago. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one that...
probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. There's Garland. Here's Okoro. There's three-pointers off the mark. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Murray for three. Allen with the rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Mitchell. There.
Okay.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The 11-footer. Here's Allen. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And the coaching staff and this team, they count on Allen for those second chance opportunities. So he collects two more.
Murray against Mitchell. Capella with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Murray. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Allen. Mitchell wide open. And slam dunk by Allen.
That's a great finish from J.A. A high percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
Pass to Murray. For three. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now, here is Young. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those two guys swapped teams.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Holds it up there for Mobley, and Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on DeAndre Hunter. In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoff, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
Now Garland, after the missed 3 from Trae Young.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
.121 left here in the first quarter. Allen kicks to Garland. Lobbed up there for Allen. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Murray. He feeds it to Hunter. And Okoro pulls it down. Cleveland leading by 4. The wide open look here for Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Mobley throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Murray. Hunter, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hunter's got 5 now.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
The 3 from Garland. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Young. Over to the wing. And a wide open look for Capella. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Here's Garland. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Wide open look here for Murray. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 6.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
The 3 from Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Sinks the triple. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Garland against Young. Garland, no good. And for the Hawks, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Murray, the pass to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Murray for 3. To the wing on the left. On deep, Collins. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And here's Young from the arc. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And here's Garland for 3.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Young. Shoots over Garland. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Collins. Garland, that's for 2. Allen, that's good.
Yeah, you saw Allen do a great job of just placing himself in that pick and roll, and he's right where he's supposed to be.
Young outside. 3-pointer. Outside for Murray. In the corner, it's Hunter. Outside Collins. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Garland, no good.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trae may make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, trailing by 2. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Kicks it out to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got 5 now.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Wound up there for Allen, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
You could put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Murray outside. Back to Young. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .41 seconds left here in the second. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Clint Capella. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And so he hits both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Young passes to Capella. Murray outside. Kicks it out to Collins. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Mitchell right side. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach it. Okay, David, much appreciated. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Griffin out there with Bay. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Forrest in at the point guard position.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? Coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
Passes it to Bay. Here's Forrest. Outside Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Okongwu. Lopez with the steal. Rubio against Bogdanovich. There's the pass to Wade for the tie. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Osman kicks to LeVert. 6 to shoot. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
The Hawks leading. Right side, Griffin. Wade against Bay. Pass to Forrest. Outside Bogdanovich. A three-pointer, no good. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cavaliers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And stolen by Bay. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Rubio the pass to LeVert. The kick out to Lopez. Rebound by the Hawks.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Griffin. Again, the Hawks score.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Rubio the pass to LeVert. Out to Wade. And Wade slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Bogdanovich passes to Forrest. Launches a three. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Garland, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Passes to Bogdanovich. A three ball. The shot will not fall. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Murray outside. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Young. Murray looking around. Hunter for three. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And Capella sends it back. Mitchell kicks to Allen. It's stolen by Capella. Young from outside. They get it back to the left wing. Tries yet again. And it's sent back by Allen.
How about the length from the big guy? Enables him to guard just about anybody, anywhere.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
To the middle, and Capella sends it back. Murray right side. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Murray's got 11 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And Mitchell drops them both. The Hawks leading by 3. And Young, here we go. Here's Murray. Back to Young. Murray finds Young. Jacks up a 3. That one's not going to go. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 3. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Garland with the bucket.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, and just fighting tonight.
Capella, the pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young from outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
The open shot, Garland, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Allen, a screen on Young. Wound up there for Allen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Assessing that possession right there. Garland waiting for the opening to find the man.
Young against Garland. Murray outside. Feeds it to Capella. Excellent D there from Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Murray against Mitchell. And it's Murray with the jam.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied.
Garland, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Young kicks to Murray. Hunter with it. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Murray with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Outside Garland. Puts one up from 19. Bullseye. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Garland stepping up to knock one down.
Young with no one around. No good from outside.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
It's Garland. Mobley the pass to Garland. 5 to shoot. Allen kicks to Garland. Fires the 3. Another miss by Garland. The Hawks trail it. Young inside. Guarded by Garland. Collins against Mobley. Murray left side.
You remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Mitchell outside. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Here's Murray. The shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Garland dishes to Mitchell. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a three-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Here's Mitchell. It's good!
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Young from outside. Can't knock in the three. Offline. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. That was a fun night.
Let's go.